So you want to commission somebody? Fantastic, I'm here to help you with that. Hi, I'm Chaotic Tunes, and to make a little money on the side, I do commissions. However, I'm not going to talk to you about that today. What I want to talk to you about is how to be a good client, a dream client if you will. Now, doing commissions is a two-way street, so I will be making another video of how to choose a good artist or how to get something that you'll like, okay? But in this one, we're going to talk about you and how you can be a dream client for an artist, and that way he might even hit you with some discounts or might be a little more friendly about it. First off, have a budget, alright? Never go in and be like, oh, well, how much would you charge me for this? No, go in and tell them, hey, I have $25, this is what I want done, can you do it? And oftentimes they'll just tell you, yeah, I can do that, or no, that's too low for me, or they might even work out a deal like, hey, you know what, I can do it, but I'm gonna skimp out on this details, alright? And trust me, just say it out front, because otherwise you're gonna be wasting your time, you're gonna be wasting the time, and you're both gonna be mad at the end of the day. Second of all, is very important for you and the artist, and it is to establish a timeline. Ask them, hey, when do you think you can have it done? And they will tell you, oh, I can do this in a week, I can do this in 2 weeks, or you know what, I'm really busy right now, I can do it in a month. Whatever it may be, make sure you establish a timeline first, because you might go in with the idea that you're paying him right now, you're gonna get the drawing in a day or two. And more times than not, that's not how it works at all. The artist takes a lot of time because he might have other commissions, he has his personal life to deal with, he wants to have fun, he wants to go out with friends, whatever it may be. Make sure you set a timeline, because this will help you as the client say, hey, you know what, we agreed on this time and you're not meeting the deadline, what's going on? And as an artist, it helps, protect us as, hey, you know what, I would really appreciate if you not push me, we establish this timeline. The third thing that is very important, and I would say it's probably the most important one of all these, is to know exactly what you want, okay? Oftentimes, a lot of the time wasted in a commission is because the client doesn't know what they want. Because the artist has to figure it out. Hey, do you want her to be like this? Do you want it to be like that? Do you want it to have these colors? Do you want these other colors? How many people are gonna be in it? What does it look like? Yada yada yada, okay? It's a lot of time waste when the artist has to figure out all these things little by little. So, what I recommend you do is make a list of what you want. Do you want it to be a female character, a male character? Do you want it to be in a scenario? Do you want plain background? Do you want just a PNG? Do you want it to be tall, short, skinny, fat, whatever it may be, big titties, no titties, whatever you want, make a list and make it as detailed as possible. That way the artist can base off the drawing off of this list, and you will get what you want, and the artist will get what he wants, which is to make this as fast and efficient as possible. Because trust me, going back and forth with a client about what they want and how they want it, completely awful. It's a time waster. There's usually bad blood whenever that happens because they cannot agree on something. So just to save time and save friendships, make a list. It's so easy. Fourth is to have payment ready, okay? Don't do a commission if you're not willing to pay up front. Now, this doesn't mean that you should actually pay up front. A lot of the times you can encounter a scammer, and he will pretend to be an artist, and then he'll quote you, you'll send the payment, and boom, gone. Your money's never to be seen again. What I typically recommend is you ask the artist to, if they're willing to give you a sketch, and they can put a huge watermark over it just to prove they can do it and they're willing to do it. And it's a huge time saver for yourself, because trust me, it's awful when your money just vanishes. So just keep in mind, have the money ready, and especially don't spend the money. If you're already willing to get the commission and then you commission the guy and then you don't have the money, that's gonna look really bad on your part. And trust me, artists know each other and you're probably gonna get burned. And last and fifth thing I recommend you do to be a dream client is don't bug the artist, okay? At the end of the day, an artist is also a person. They have needs. They need to eat, they need to go shopping, they need to clean, they need to work on other commissions, they might even have an actual job. You never know what they have going on. So be patient, alright? This is why I said establish a timeline. That way, if the artist falls behind or gets ahead, you guys both know to be in the same page, right? As long as the artist can meet the deadline that you guys have set, you shouldn't worry too much if he updates you or not. Updates are important. And what I typically recommend to people that commission me is ask me once a day. If you want to see the progress, if you want to see me work on it, just ask me and I'll happily send you a screenshot of where I'm at. Now, if in these updates you see very little change into the drawing, then yeah, you can start a fuss about it. Be like, hey, you're not working on this, you only did this. But again, artists are people too. So just give them a little bit of time. Trust me. They might even throw a little freebie in there. But in my opinion, this is the list on how to be a dream client. If I got someone like this, I would love working for them. If they commission me every day or if they commission me once a year, if they were like this, I would absolutely love this client. But everybody is different. So if you have any other tips on how to be a dream client, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And maybe, you can even help me expand my little list here. Nonetheless though, I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd really appreciate if you liked the video. It means the world to me. If you enjoy my content and would like to see more, I'd hella appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. It's completely free and makes a huge difference for myself. Nonetheless though, I do hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, don't do drugs, because those things are pretty bad for you.